Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we are the biggest secret going right now, okay? We're the best kept secret in YouTube Tarot. And the numbers will tell you because nobody knows we're here, okay? But that's okay. That's okay. Because it takes a while to build, okay? You can't just come into these things and me expect I'll learn different things. There's probably certain ways to get your videos in the algorithm. I mean, there's a lot of different things. So once I get a little bit more educated and get a little more, experience at what I'm doing on this channel, then perhaps the numbers will grow. But until now, I'm still very grateful for what I have. Just having 20 subscribers to me is enough. That makes me happy. To know 20 people took the time to say, you know what, I'm going to subscribe to that guy's video. That was all that I needed to give me the extra boost of energy. And I appreciate you. And that's what keeps me going, okay? Because those 20 is better than none, okay? I'll take that. Some people, I got 100,000. All right, cool. I got 20. But here's the thing. My shit is real, though. And my followers are all real, okay? So that is why I know the difference between these people. I know who's who. I know who's a fake on this thing. I know who is trying to make money. I know who does what for what. I know who's a scammer. I know who's not a scammer. So, whatevs. Because all you know from me is I'm never going to ask you to like, subscribe, share. I don't care if you do or not. As long as you watch, that's fine. But it don't make a difference. I'm not going to say, I want a donation, or I want to do reading. I don't want nothing from nobody. I go do my own thing. I work myself. I don't need nobody to give me nothing. Especially not on YouTube. Especially not to fucking tell people what they want to hear so they give me money. You know what I mean? I'm not a scammer. I'll never be a scammer. I don't care if I had $0. I wouldn't scam nobody. Just not in me. Can't do it. Can't and won't do it. Because I don't give a fuck. I ain't wasting my energy on that bullshit. So let's go see what's the primary energy of the collective. We do know the Emperor Reverse is the devil. Okay, so that's who we want. And that's who we're going to want forever. Okay? But we're willing to take out whoever we have to get to them. So, no biggie. Because death is here for them. Okay? Endings are here and new beginnings are here for DF. Okay? Or just regular death. Or they're just going to die. Because we are not playing no more. It's over, okay? And how we're not going to play no more is we don't give a fuck. We don't care. I don't care what you got, Emperor Reverse. I don't care if you're blocking my DM. I don't care if you'd ruin my marriage. I don't care what you did, okay? It doesn't faze me no more. Nothing you could do could faze me. Because the end for you is near. I know it. You know it. And so does this card, okay? This card tells you everything you need to know about what's going to happen to you because of what you done, okay? You are a soulless being who is a talking snake who got us to eat an apple. And now we've finally caught you. Took us a long time, but we're here and we got you. And we're going to chop your head off. So that's all you got to look forward to. Death. That's what the card says, brother. Okay, and this goes for like anybody. It's for any divine feminine with their family members, boss, ex, whatever, somebody. That's just a big fucking jerk off. Emperor in reverse. We all got one of them Emperor reverses. They're that one that's like, it's just, it's just, they're the worst. I swear to God. You know what? They're just, I don't even want to talk about them. Because all they are is a 10 of cups in reverse. Death, 10 of cups in reverse. All they got to see now is shattered dreams, broken families, domestic disharmony, disconnection, misalignment, struggling relationship. These were the people that, these karmic masculine, these emperor reverses who, would keep people around with fear-based tactics. Usually they're like a fat, bald-headed jerk-off. You know what I mean? Some idiot that fucking... You're like, how the fuck does anybody marry this person? How the fuck did anybody even have sex with this person? That's what I like to tell myself. I'm like, how... it boggles my mind as a divine feminine. How did these people even put themselves for what, money? I mean, I guess, is that what it's worth? I don't feel selling my body for money to a disgusting human being would be worth it. That's just me, but hey, listen, you witches can do whatever you like. You Queen of Pentacles in reverse people, you can marry them, you can do whatever you want with them, okay? That's fine, because, I mean, you're the one who has to deal with that, not us, you know, so that's why we know what you are. You're nothing compared to our DMs. That's why we would never look at you. That's why you're the fuckers that would go bad-mouthing us, because you knew we would never look at you. Okay? And that's all divine feminine. I'm not talking just myself. I'm talking about the energy, divine feminine energy would not look at Emperor in reverse in any way other than disgust. Okay? So that's all, when I see these people, that's all it does is bring disgust to divine feminine's fucking, we're like, ah, you know? It's all you do for us. Yeah. And death's here for you. Seven of Wands in reverse, because you're exhausted, okay? You must give up now. Time for you to tap out, okay? Emperor reverse, karmic masculine, it's time for you to tap out and go back to hell to never be seen or heard from again, because you are overwhelmed, your confidence is destroyed, dreams are shattered, your families are broken, and people they see what you are. Your kids see what you are. The people around, they see what you are. They're like, whoa, wow, that's who you really are. Okay, you know, and then it's like, and then you'll blame me for it. Oh, I'm doing this. The DF's doing this to us. Telling you, the divine feminine, they're making it like me like this. You know me, I'm a good guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a great family man. But what all the other sick shit, though? All that other weird shit. That's on video, too, actually. How about that stuff? I guess we'll see. We'll see how good of a family man you really are, pal. Because Page of Cups, intuitive messages all day coming towards us, all right? Creative opportunities, we're got dreaming, sensitive, new love, whatever. All this tells me is that new love and creative opportunities are on the horizon for the divine feminine, and that's you with shattered dreams, giving up death. So death also is beginnings. So this could be the beginning of something beautiful for us. The beginning of a beautiful friendship, of course, perhaps. We'll see. Okay? So we got, ooh, my car got got all smashed. I just got 2 new decks though. You don't have to get this deck. This is how you learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's how you learn. Okay? It gives you what it is. It's how you learn. And then you learn and you don't need it no more. It's what it is. Training wheels. I'm still really good at it though. Because I'm a 6 of Cups, baby. This Page of Cups is bringing us the 6 of Cups. That's unconditional love, happy memories, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgic moments. This is from the Page of Cups. So this means that I believe this is our DM thinking of us, saying, wow, that's a real DF. That's a real man. That's a real woman. That's a real person. You know what I mean? That's somebody that, wow. You know what I mean? And that just, the love is there. They love us. They love us. You can't not love us for this. What we did and went through is nothing short of amazing. And that's all of us. Every last divine feminine has been through something ridiculous. Okay? That's why these videos, resonate so much with people, because it's all energy. They all do the same things. Me as a divine feminine is going to have this, you're going to do the same things as me. You're going to be same, except as a girl or as another guy or whatever. You know what I mean? Same thing with these Emperor reverses. They all do the same thing. They're all these racists. You know, there's these fucking, you know, they're usually sexist. They think women are, you know, nothing. They hate feminine energy. You could tell who these people are. Okay? They're very, very easily spottable. You know what I mean? And they're usually got money too, and they're usually just a real scumbag. It's like that guy that comes in a restaurant that like, you know, yells at the waiters and does like stuff like that. That is who an emperor reverse is. Okay, is exact, or that's rude to people, that like, you know, any type of anybody they feel below them, they're just dismissive. That is an emperor reverse. You know who I'm talking about. That's the energy. So when I talk about that, I'm talking about people like that. Not just one person. This isn't just one person. That's another thing people got to understand. It's not just one person. That's why it's so easy to make these, and then everybody's, oh, well, you're talking about me, bro. No, we're talking about the energy. It just does the same thing. It's easily predictable how they're going to react. I know how, I could read the energy, so I could know exactly how an emperor reverse is going to act. I've seen it. I've experienced it. So I know it. You know? I know what the fuck it is. I know what a witch is. I know what, you know, a DM is. I know what a DF is. And I also know where there's disharmony, and that is on their side. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Our DM, these emperor reverses that they're surrounded with, these witches, there is misalignment. They are, you know, all of them feel like they're not working together. There's no teamwork. Disorganized, group conflict, they're all fighting. DM's waking up, they're seeing the bullshit. They're like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I signed up for. You told me to leave this person for what? For this? This is why then the DM comes running to us in this Page of Cups energy with the Six of Cups, saying they're sorry, we miss you, we love you. They made me, you know what I mean? All right, I get it. I'm not gonna, listen, I get it, all right? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine, DM. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? We don't care what you do. But don't worry, everything's gonna be fine for you. Alright? But not for these people, they're not. Okay? Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're not gonna be okay. Because they did it to themselves. They're soulless beings who embrace devil energy. Who gives a fuck what happens to them? I mean, right? What do I care what happens to these people? What am I gonna go help devil worshippers? Come on. You know why? Because we're Three of Cups. We're celebrating here with our DM, our soul tribe. We're, you know, collaborating. We're having a good time. We're going to start making videos together. We're going to do a tandem. It's going to be a DM-DF tandem where, you know, it's going to be fun, okay? So we're going to have something going good here. Three of Cups, soul tribe there. It's going to be a nice production. It'll be fun, okay? So it's been documented, all these things. We all seen this. These people know that there's nothing they could do about it because of what they did, okay? The only way that what they did would have been successful is if the Divine Feminine, me, you, anybody else, did not come back from it. We had to be forever done. And they believed that this last time. They believed they're done, they're not coming back this time. And they went and they counted their chickens before they hatched. They bought what they had to buy before it was there. Now they're all in debt. They all are not knowing what to do. And their thing is, we got to get rid of DF. But then they act so erratic that they don't realize that they're being watched anyway. So now it gets to the point that it gets crazier. That's why I make these videos, because I know that this aggravates them, okay? Whether or not they see it or not. But I know it doesn't make a difference, because just the energy of me doing this is enough to show that they do not rattle me, okay? Because if not, I would be sitting in my room, in my bed, under my covers, crying like a little bitch if they had me going, or being all depressed. Oh, they did to me. That's what they thought was going to happen. And like me all alone, walking up and down the street, asking, hey, you got a dollar? Yo, man, you got a dollar? I don't know why they thought this would happen, but they were wrong, okay? Three of Cups, baby. Soul Tribe, enjoying it. Look at this, under the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Because we know what it is to be the ideal spouse. And our DM also knows we know how to be that way, okay? And they're also going to be the ideal spouse themselves, because they see the way we are. They see how loyal and what we went through, and we did it all for them. It's why we did it. Why else would I do this? Why else? Besides me, I like to destroy demons, but why else though? You're doing it for your DM. You want your DM. You want to reunite with your DM. That's the main thing. You want to. Okay? You need to. Because you don't want to have this Two of Cups in reverse. That's why. Okay? Because going with another person besides your counterpart, is not a good idea. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm not saying, but I'm saying the facts are is that you can never love somebody as much as you love your divine counterpart. Okay, that is the real Two of Cups. That is the one where it's like, you know, if you just say, for instance, you go with a regular person, like the false flame or, you know, something like that, like what they're probably with now, like yours or mine's or whoever's, they always have a false flame that comes. And then this is always the end result for them because that person is cloaking our energy when we're down and depressed. Okay, so they come off like they are, you know, the hero, like we were the karmic, like they'll put us in jail and say, see, oh, look, we got, like they'll do some crazy shit. They'll like be behind the scenes doing spell work and all types of crazy nonsense. And then they'll come into the DM and be like, act like they're, you know, the one. And then they'll have like the karmic masculines and the emperor reverses, like, you know, backing them up. Oh, yeah, they're great. Yeah, not like that DF. I'll tell you, that was a real, no good. They really were no good. You know what I mean? And then you're like, you just, they love to do that. But here's the thing. It don't make a difference because at the end of the day, when that happened, I laughed. I said, all right, see you later. Goodbye. Because I knew that a Two of Cups in reverse was going to be the end result of whatever relationship this DM got into. That was not me because I knew I was their DF. Okay, whether or not they knew it or not, whether your DM knew it or not, most of them I believe knew it. Okay, I think they just fucking went with whatever this was. So just know that's why I always knew it and never cared, never said nothing, didn't even get mad because I knew this was the end. That's what it is. Whatever witch that was around our DM now is losing their mind. And there is a Two of Cups in reverse with them. So that is why our DM is wanting to come towards us with the Six of Cups energy, Page of Cups, and celebrate Three of Cups with our soul tribe together. Instead of having this Two of Cups in reverse with some karmic soulmate that this their friend pushed them into. Okay, remember that your friend pushed you into that. Your bud. You know, 30 years you knew that guy, right? 30 years he's been stealing your energy too. I think it's about time you cut it off. Cut the cord with that one. Okay, because Five of Pentacles in reverse. There is recovery from financial loss after you get rid of this person. Okay, so no matter what happens, I'm aware that they're going to blackmail you. I'm aware they're going to try to put you in a Five of Pentacles. I'm aware that they're just going to do something to keep you stuck. I get that. But you must walk away because no matter what happens, you will recover your financial loss, DM. It doesn't matter. This is money. It doesn't matter. It's all a test. It's all a test. If you keep trying to hold on to whatever it is, you're supposed to lose it anyway, okay? You're supposed to lose it. So just let it go, and then we're going to get it right back, okay? You're going to get it right back. Trust me, okay? If you don't, then don't. I mean, listen, it's just all you're doing over there, staying over there, is holding sand, trying to hold whatever else you could keep. Oh, well, I'm not going to lose it. It's all slowly going to go, okay? That vodka business thing is going to that's going to wipe you anyway. That's a fake business that funneled money. That was money laundering, all types of stuff that they were watching. You think that the feds didn't see that? The money. Do you think ICE don't know about what's going on over there in the kitchen? So don't fucking play with me, okay? Don't fucking play games. I'm not in the mood for games no more. So if you people want to keep playing with me, then you're going to have to deal with fucking serious, real-world consequences. Okay? I mean, that's the only way you're going to fucking chill. Do the right thing here. Because that's what has to happen. It only takes 1 second for me to do this stuff. You understand? And people listen. They know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm talking loud over here. I don't give a fuck who hears me. Okay? Because it don't make a difference no more. Because enough is enough, and it's time for a change. And that change is the Nine of Cups. That is us. We always say it. We're a Nine of Cups. We are a wish come true. Not me personally. I'm saying the DF energy is a wish come true. It is that energy that's like, wow, it's too good to be true. But it actually is true. That is what the Nine of Cups energy is. That is what a divine feminine is. That is why all we need is our DM to bring us the Ace of Cups. And we got that 10 of Cups. Okay? So, yeah, this is what we are. We're always going to be this. No matter what, if we have a DM or not. But the DM will, this energy will go to somebody else. So this person, I'm not concerned about this DM personally as a person, because I know the energy, if they do not know how to use it correctly, will be stripped from them and we will forget about them. All our feelings for them will be wiped away, and God will push us through that, and we'll forget all about them, and we'll never even remember them. We'll probably forget about them. So that's what's going to happen, because God is in control of that. God is in control of how we feel. So if God's making you feel a certain kind of way towards somebody, there's a reason why. So I'm going to do like one more or two more, and then I'll call this a read. I don't know what I really got out of this, to be honest with you. Same shit. Except I know that there's endings over there. Endings, beginnings. And illusions are being shattered. So that's good. Okay, so moon in reverse. You got inner confusion, misinterpretation, darkness, repressing emotions, release of fear, shattered illusions. That is what's happening for these, whatever the fuck they are. Emperor in reverses. These fucking Queen of Wands in reverses. These witches. There is moon in reverse. Their illusions are shattered. Spell work don't work no more. They can't say shit. They couldn't come up to me and say nothing. They can't scare me. They can't do anything. There's nothing you could do. If you could do it, you would do it. You would have done it already. And you've already did everything. You've tried everything to keep me down, and I continue to get back up. We continue to get back up. Divine Feminine continues to get back up. Okay? You could have whatever false flames over there trying to pretend to be us, whatever doppelgangers coming towards our DM, because all what's going to happen is that's going to be a Two of Cups in reverse. It's going to be a mess. Okay? And that's going to be on you people, you Emperor reverses, because you suggested that person. Okay? And there's nothing but disharmony in your group. Okay, nothing but misalignment. You all feel like you're working alone, lack of teamwork, group conflict. So we know that you're exhausted here with this Seven of Wands in reverse. We know that your confidence is destroyed, and we know it's time to give up for you. Okay, because your dreams are shattered with the Ten of Cups in reverse. They're shattered dreams. You have a broken family, domestic disharmony, disconnection. You know, your relationships are struggling, okay, brother? So we know what's going on here, and that is why the end of most of your relationships are coming right now, okay? So this is all I got to say about what's going to happen on that side. The endings are here for you. For the DF side, we are at the point where our DM or whoever, Page of Cups energy, wants to bring us the Six of Cups, unconditional love, so we can celebrate together Three of Cups with our soul tribe. There will be recovery from financial loss with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So no matter what this person does, they're going to have to lose something to get away from these people, but there'll be instant recovery from it, because Nine of Cups, because this is a wish come true for them. This is what they've always wanted, okay? These people tried to make them feel like they wanted this other stuff. Listen, they didn't want it. You just were in their ear doing spell work on our DMs, doing all types of crazy stuff. So don't act like you had nothing to do with this and it was all them, okay? Because I don't want to hear that shit. I'm going to do one more card and that's it. That's it. Because we know the end is near and the beginning for us is here. Or it's been the beginning. It's the beginning of the end for these mother effers. Because, again and again, Four of Wands, union is here, brother. Okay, so we got this wish come true of a person, this divine feminine, okay, being brought with the Page of Cups by their DM, the unconditional love that they always needed and wanted, while celebrating with their soul tribe, because everybody's excited that the Four of Wands is here, that union's here, with Three of Cups. We're celebrating this. We're celebrating this because, you know, this is what we want. This is what they want. This is what everybody wants, because it raises the vibration in the world. It leads to the new earth, and there's recovery from whatever financial loss comes from them leaving. So it don't make a difference, because at the end of the day, Four of Wands, end result. Look over the reading. That's what I said. Every time I say what's going to be, it always goes how it's supposed to. So have a great day. I know I will. Four of Wands, union is here for DFs, okay? Union is here because the end for the karmic masculine and Emperor reverse, Queen of Wands reverse is also here.